Welcome back everyone, my name's Eltimar and we are going to be continuing our Let's Play of Pillars of Eternity 2. Where we left off last time, we lost a Guildmaster, and now we're just sort of killing Naga endlessly. It's not like they're much of a challenge for our group. Our group of murder machines. I just killed like 3 of them in single hits, or single rounds I guess I should say. Get out of the way, I'm trying to kill your totem.
Well, leave it to me.
Any rods among the group? Nope, just a torque of intellect.
I'll take care of it.
Or maybe we did find a rod because the quest just updated. The 4 forms of rod, or water shaping and the rod of the deep hunter? I guess that's what we needed.
What is it? As you wish.
But I'm not done killing things, so we'll come back to that.
I'll see it done.
Quick save, next room, next room. Oh, maybe that was it. It was just kind of garbage other than that. That leads to a grotto that we can't go through, but we can take a look at it, at least. Stupid. Water slowing me down. The tunnel descends sharply into the murky waters. There's no telling just how far into the mountain it goes. Okay. So the wards protecting against some sort of creature are failing. I'm gonna guess it's probably a dragon. Maybe we can kill it. Maybe not. We'll see. It's something big anyways. Maybe like a kraken? Touch the door with the rod of the deep hunter. The door reacts at once. A stone panel shifts aside to reveal a circular dial engraved with symbols. It would appear this would appear to be a locking mechanism requiring a precise combination. Let's study the symbols. Brushing aside a layer of dust reveals a circular dial of pictographs. Though you could not guess their relevance or relation to each other, you recognize the symbols themselves. The first is of a full moon, its light beaming down on Aora. The next is the Huana symbol of Andra, classically depicted with the head of an anglerfish in her aspect as Nagati. The next is a pair of hands reaching out for each other, their fingertips just barely making contact. And the last is the rain falling powerfully and inexorably. Begin to do the dials. The dial shows an engraving of the moon, shining its pale, mournful light upon Aora. Hang on. Is that ghost still around? Probably not, eh? Alright, what's the quest say? Orb, so heavens, tears, moon, lover's affection. You know what? I'm gonna grab a snipping tool. Oh, that's not gonna work because this is a full screen game. That's annoying. Alright, where's my book? You know what? I have a notepad. Why am I even bothering with this? Dude. I'm never gonna remember this. My memory is shot today. I'm really tired. Okay. So, Pearl Orb, heavens, above her view. Next. Tears as constant rain. Tears as constant as rain. Next. Skyward Journey. Moon, Skyward Journey, and then lovers touching. Alright, good enough. That's more than enough info. We got it. Alright, what do we got? Let's manage to view the dial. So we got rain. So the first one is Pearl Orb, heavens above her view. So we're gonna go clockwise? Counterclockwise. Huana. Let's press the dial. 1. Tears as constant as rain, so clockwise, rain, press the dial. Moon, Skyward Journey, so it's 2, that's the 1, press the dial. And then lover's hands, clockwise, press the dial. Nope, that's the wrong one. Oh, I did that wrong. Okay, let's try this one more time. Manipulate the dial. Okay. So we need Andra. Okay, it's settled into place. Next one was rain. Press the dial. And then counterclockwise 1, the moon. Press the dial. And then counterclockwise, counterclockwise. Hands. Nope, that's not the correct order. Okay. Maybe it's the moon first. And then maybe it's definitely rain. Rain. And then maybe it's Andra. Alright. Let's read the thing again one more time. What am I doing wrong? Pitied is Nagati, Lady of Lament, as the pearl orb of the heavens crosses. Maybe it's moon... Rain moon lovers? Maybe Nagati's not even in this thing. Or maybe Nagati's the first one. Anyways. Alright, we're gonna go moon. Rain. Moon. Hang on, I should read this thing as we do it. Alright. Okay. Moon first. Moon. Rain. So we're not doing it in the right order. Okay. So... okay. That's weird. Press the dial. And then back to the moon. Dial must need to be rotated in a different order. Really? Okay, fine. Crosses her view. Her eyes are well with tears, but the moon's skyward journey continues apace. Alright. Let's try this one more time. Moon. Tears. So we go counterclockwise. Nope, that was wrong. Okay. Moon. Clockwise. Rain. Moon. Does it continue the same way? Okay, I'm gonna play around with this and figure it out. I'll be back in a minute. Okay, I figured it out. I'm gonna show you guys how to do it. So, manipulate the dial. We go counterclockwise 1. Fish. Clockwise. Moon. Clockwise. Rain. Counterclockwise. Moon. Hands. There's 5 of them. There's not 4. Nagati is the first line. That was incredibly stupid. Actually, it was good. It was tricksy. I'll give it that. It's not stupid. It's tricksy. But anyways, we're traveling through the passage. You hear clattering and whirring as the dial recedes into the door. There's a low rumble as the doorway opens inward, revealing a dark, narrow tunnel beyond. The air beyond the passage is humid, reeking of stagnant water and something else, something old, which raises the hairs on the back of your neck. As you take your first step, an ear-splitting roar rises in volume and echoes down the passage, shaking loose the rock. We're going in. You navigate the dark tunnel, pressing your shoulders together to fit the passage. It's a straight-up dragon. As the massive upheaval of water settles, the air thickens with oppressive humidity. It takes a moment for your eyes to adjust before you can make sense of the shape that breached from the depths.
This would be a great fishing story.
That's a big dragon, actually. Not as big as some of the other ones.
Ishi, down. This is no time to pick a fight. Of course I know you can take him.
Holy God, but it's
bet smart as a whip and just as mean.
She sucks in a sharp breath.
Have you come to deliver me from this prison of my own making?
The dragon flares his nostrils and glares at you. Let me get my bearings first. Who are you?
I am Skirilophus, guardian of the Isles.
He slaps his tail against the floor.
You ever consider a nickname?
Skyorielphus narrows his eyes at Adir. Actually, let's try that again. Skyorielphus. There we go.
Just give it some thought.
That's a tough
That's
word.
all I'm saying.
Skyorielphus.
What is this? One of Andra's whelps?
His snout wrinkles at Takehu.
Hello.
Takehu smiles. Hot steam jets from the dragon's nostrils. I take it you're the one causing the whole city to shake.
You do not see chains around me, but I am confined all the same. One by one, every link shatters.
The dragon stares at the wards around the prison.
You can only be here for one reason. You serve the Huana.
His eyes narrow into slits.
This prison is built on a foundation of their lies.
What are you talking about?
You stand in the sanctum of the Water Shapers, those who make parlor tricks of Ngati's art, an art in decline. The Huana Covenant has failed. With each grain of sand surrendered to outsiders, Ngati draws her favor away from her chosen people.
What covenant is that?
One struck in a different time, when the gods showered devotion on Huana. The guild hides how their acolytes struggle. Their ancestral forms no longer respond as they once did. Soon, there will be no Water Shapers to remember them.
I like what I'm hearing so far.
Smiling to herself, Maya folds her arms.
Daughter of the West, what I intend for the Huana is nothing to what I will inflict upon your fleet.
The dragon huffs a breath of steamy air. Maya only narrows her eyes and shifts her weight.
When their mighty talent went into decline, I gave the Huana the strength to raise the very sea against our enemies. For my generosity, they bound me to this chamber by my soul.
This cannot be true, I say.
The half-breed's naivete is charming. I see why you suffer his company. And now the Deadfire dies in my absence. The luminous Adra shrieks in agony, calling out for a guardian.
Let's read the dragon's soul. Your soul is stuck here. Let me take a look.
You are a watcher. Of all the kith who could have entered this chamber, how intriguing.
Submerging in the dragon's soul feels at first disorienting, like perusing the stacks of a vast library. The energy and vibrancy that should color his soul is gray and worn. From the shadows, a dark formless thing reaches out to you in desperation. The wards around the stone floor drag the essence down and disperse its energies elsewhere, to the Water Shaper students of Nekataka. As it touches you, the weight of the prison is like an anchor. You withdraw from the sensation, feeling shaky and depleted. You're the reason the Water Shapers are so powerful?
The Huana of ages past could have shaped the very Deadfire to their liking.
But not anymore.
Now their backs have turned against Ngati's covenant. Their art is an echo of its former glory.
Raising a shaking hand to his mouth, Takehu blinks up at the dragon.
Ngati, he speaks true.
Your disgrace, so pure and concentrated.
I've looked into your soul, it's true.
Believe what you will. My duty to the archipelago is all that matters.
So is mine. And it involves aiming a cannon between your eyes.
Would you give me Tangaloa's kiss? I might welcome it. Freedom comes like the tide, and the Deadfire heeds my call. I sense a rod among your belongings.
Skyorielphus narrows his eyes and watches you carefully.
My gift to Periki, my covenant with the Huana. Another broken promise. It made the enchantments of this prison and can destroy them. It can can set me free.
The dragon lashes its tail in eager, repetitive circles,
We have a responsibility, I say.
trailing off Takei, who pulls absently at one of his hairs.
But if he speaks truth, the Juana are better served if he remains.
Your opinion is irrelevant, half-breed.
Do I get something out of the arrangement?
Your ship will sail with grateful protection. That is a boon without equal in the Deadfire.
I think I'm gonna try and fight it. Counter offer. I leave here with your head.
Your bones will sink beneath the waters. I will see the sky again.
Roaring, the dragon advances. We are in really terrible position for this fight. This is no good. You are gonna cast. We're not actually in combat yet. I need to spread my group out, though.
My sights.
Edir's got that, and Ishi, you can get in on this. I need you to do this thing. Okay. It's not so bad so far. We have 180 points. We should probably use Soul Annihilation. I think we're gonna kill the dragon pretty easily here. Goodbye, dragon. Sio rears back with a frustrated hiss. Breathing heavily, he regards you with hatred and disbelief.
This prison has taken too much from me. I yield.
With great effort, he inclines his head the slightest bit. I accept for now. Are you willing? What the hell? Is the combat still going on? Too late for that. I've had enough of you, I guess, because obviously the fight ended anyways. I kind of wanted to see what happened if we didn't kill him, but I guess our group members just decided for us. I mean, that dragon wasn't that hard.
Word.
What's on your mind?
When I joined the guild, I was a fish in a dream.
Takei looks at the ground between his feet.
Water Shapers were the keepers of our oldest covenant, protectors of history, heroes, I say. Now I see the guild only for what it has become. Ikera, a perversion of the oldest Juana art.
He grimaces and looks away. Myru lied to you, to everyone. You owe the guild nothing.
Nothing. Would I still be Takehu without the gifts and encouragement this place lavished upon me?
Takei looks up from the floor to the ceiling, his frown a constant fixture.
I do not want to tarry in this house of regret a moment longer. My thoughts will be clearer in time. You are kind to listen, I say.
Okay, bye. I kind of wanted to see what happened if we agreed to the dragon's surrender, but whatever. It worked out its own way. I guess our group was really into killing him.
Onikaza will want your report, I say.
She
Whoa.
probably will.
I have felt uneasy since the disturbance. It will pass.
There are no more water shapers now. The guild will fall, and the Huano will probably fall with it. They will not be able to stop the Valians or the Rauatai anymore.
Ishi, are you staring at the captain? That's my job. Stand down, little soldier.
Let's go turn this quest in and see exactly how much trouble we get in. It's gonna be a lot. I guess we can go straight to the rooftop, which is nice. We don't have to wander. I wish I could quick travel out of the district, though.
What madness has its clutches around Pariki's overlook? The mountain shakes. Bellows of anguish echo over the wind.
Onikaza raises a trembling hand to her brow.
Nothing but panic and contradiction make their way to my ears. Tell me, what happened?
The Water Shapers Guild is a mess on account of some snakes and a dragon.
You do not jest.
The queen blinks slowly and rises to sit straight in her throne.
About many things, Highness. Not this, I say.
Takei folds his arms and closes his eyes. Something about the gesture causes Onikaza to hold her attention to him.
For what did the guild endanger my city with this creature? I will hear Myru's report.
Onikaza searches over your shoulder. Sky Aureolithus agreed to lend the Water Shapers his strength to protect the archipelago.
Kahanga legends tell us that our ancestors made compacts with the creatures of the Deadfire.
Anakaza cuts herself off and snaps her fingers to an attendant.
Send for Ranga Hauhua of the Wapua tribe. If she could soften the hearts of my cats, I say dragons are not beyond her.
As her attendants make for the exit, Anakaza leans back on her throne and considers.
Kara, but I cannot believe... Highness, would you trap another of Ngati's ancient pets?
I would go any distance to protect my people. Can Nagati's chosen say the same?
Anakaza turns back to you, leaving Takehu to pull on his hair and frown.
Speak on, Watcher. As surely as a tide swelling over the shore, I feel you are not finished.
All I know is that anyone who learned water shaping here leached off the dragon's soul.
Then Pariki's students had an advantage in their lessons, I say. And my ruse after her. All at the cost of this beast's freedom.
Anakaza raises her brow.
If water shaping is not as our ancestors taught it, we cannot reckon how much of the original form we have lost.
A sinking feeling accompanies her thoughts, as if Anakaza feels a vast well of uncertainty opening beneath her.
What became of the dragon, Watcher? If the power of this beast strengthened our guild...
Anakaza leans forward. He's dead. I killed him. Nothing in Anakaza's outward bearing changes, but the silence of the rooftop garden feels especially oppressive. Then you notice the scratching sound of her nails into the armrest of her chair, and her tigers glance up at you with sudden attentiveness.
No, no, I say! Nagati close her teeth around your boat and Wodika scrawl your name in her log of disgrace.
I'm sorry that I saved Nekataka from a dragon, Highness.
If my apprentices struggle to learn Nagati's art, then we have no hope of replenishing the ranks. And I do not have the luxury of patience. I cannot keep Rawatai in check if they do not recognize our strength. The guild can outlast this, but our enemies will test us beyond what we can endure.
I didn't set out to damage the Hawana cause, Highness.
Then you are nothing but a fish puppet Ngati sent to trick us
Rude.
with cheap lures of hope.
Should have let Dragon eat your city.
Even in desperate times, this falls beneath the expectations of the Kahanga crown. You may see yourself out.
Would you simply hand an ally to your competitors, Anakaza? She winces, an expected murmur grows out of the onlookers of the rooftop garden.
Wait. Water Shapers have kept this city in the hands of the Kahanga.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
A queen cannot do this alone.
She looks up at you, a deep furrow cleaving her brow.
You may work off your debt to the crown. I will swallow my pride if it keeps an ally under my roof.
The tension in the garden begins to ebb with the softening of Anakaza's tone. Thanks for the second chance.
Thank the goddess. Pray that she finds you worthy of service. My water-shaping masters will arrive soon, and I say the guild will be stronger for their guidance. But a queen's work is not finished until she has endured all of Nagati's trials. I could send birds to every Ranga and rally them to our cause, but Nekataka needs more than strength. We need pure Huana fury. We need the Wahaki. Do the Wahaki pay the crown obeisance in whatever eccentric form suits them?
Anakaza rests her chin on her fist and studies you. The Wahaki will not be joining us. Her thoughts are turbulent, each one 7 steps ahead of the last. She is more impressed that you made it back from Oreo Koiki alive.
I need allies, Watcher. For what do you bring me foul omens?
With reluctance, she signals an attendant to pay you.
We need to be stronger than this, I say.
Anakaza brings her fist down on her armrest. Her tigers raise their heads. We're better off without the likes of them.
I am thinking we will regret the loss in these friendless times. Ngati frowns on the Kahanga. This was a trial, a test of our fealty to the old ways. We failed her, I say. I will not fail her twice. A queen's work is not outdone by misfortune, and I am ready for her next trial.
Many of Anakaza's attendants smile and bob their heads in support.
Prayer and the wisdom of Kohopa will help steer my next course. I will send for you in time.
Anakaza dismisses you with a wave. Okay, bye. We're going down to the upper floor, obviously. So, yeah, we killed a dragon. That was fun. Not the hardest fight. The outer dragon was much tougher. That was about on par with the sky dragon. The sky dragon wasn't very tough either, to be fair.
You must gather
Of the dragons, the alpine dragon was a ruthless killing machine. Shaking his head, Takehu seems uncertain of where to place his focus. He draws and expels heavy whistling breaths through his nose. Wanna talk?
To my tribe, the Water Shapers were keepers of the past, our connection to the ancestors.
His speech rises in intensity, though he doesn't seem aware of it.
How the guild heaped praise on Ngati's chosen. How they congratulated themselves for acquiring me, I say. My cage was a gilded one. Their dragon, he was not so lucky.
I see your point. They used you both.
The guild teaches a likeness of Ngati's art, for shame. But they posture before outsiders like masters of old.
He holds up an authoritative finger, breathing heavily.
To inspire the world with Ngati's gift. This is my calling.
Water shaping keeps the peace no matter how it changed over the years.
None of this changes how I feel when I practice the forms. Like swimming over an ocean trench, I say.
He crosses his arms over his chest and sighs.
But Pariki twisted my art into a perversion. An echo of what it should be. The guild must change for the Huana to grow. I say that as Ngati's message delivered through her son's mouth.
What do you plan on doing about it?
I will bring a change not seen since the days of our ancestors.
He thumbs his chin, considering.
Our legends speak of the covenant with Ngati, one that defined the tribes for generations. The ancestors gave her unwavering devotion, and she gave them a gift.
Takehu sighs and lazily scoops up a palm full of water droplets from the air. They form a rough approximation of an anglerfish.
Losing Ukaizo severed our connection to the gods. Over time, their gifts diminished.
The anglerfish turns belly up and puffs into vapor.
The tribes have never needed Ukaizo more. With Ngati's blessing, I would bring Ukaizo to them.
What do you know of it?
An island, a city, a dream. The best of our people, before Cataclysm buried it under ash and waves. Others call it the heart of the Huana Empire. More still, call it home.
So you're committed to finding the island?
Kara, but sometimes I wonder if we lost the Covenant for a reason. And if Ngati's chosen should choose his own path.
He sighs.
Whatever we find, what better crew than friends to find lost Ukaizo on treacherous seas?
He makes
Kara?
He makes a sweeping gesture, grinning all the while.
I'm glad we got him excited. Makes me wish I knew how to sail.
You have been on the boat for like a year. Haven't you learned anything?
Sounds fun. Akira. Right, Ishi?
That's right.
Did you hear that? We're friends, him and I.
She flushes prettily, a happy smile tugging at her lips.
Captain, you have let the handsome fish do all the talking. I needed this.
He releases a heavy sigh, shaking out his arms as the tension dissipates. We can be a real dick and be like, keep whining and I'll throw you back into the pond where I caught you, but I'm gonna say it's no problem.
Ikara, let us be off.
Let's. The world around you darkens, and once again you feel an insistent tug for your attention, the pull centering from Takehu's soul. Alright.
My handsome fish is intimidated by his own potential. How upsetting for him.
The air around you feels thick with moisture. Andra leans forward in her throne.
See the anxiety that takes shelter behind his confident smile? He has worn that since he was old enough to swim.
It's crawl, but whatever.
I could always plant the covenant in his dreams, but that would spoil the fun of Ukaizo. My final test with Huana. Help him to rise up from crawling. Help him to stand and walk as a man. As a god.
Her presence draws away, watery fingers slightly brushing the nape of your neck.
Still with us, Captain? I had no desire to bore you with my inane chatter.
Takehu smirks, eyeing you with concern. No, I'm just talking to your mom.
Well, as you wish.
Who keeps interrupting my game. She's all like, my son's doing these things, you should help him. And I'm like, woman, I got things to do on my own. I am a death god chosen. Breath is breathing down my neck. I got Aethys draining this archipelago of Adra stuff, and has a part of my soul. Do you not see that I'm busy? Damn. Wait, where am I going? Yeah, I'm leaving. Okay. I think I'm got everything done here that I needed to get done. But for now, we're going to end our video because we're actually out of time. Like always, if you have any suggestions or comments, please leave them below. Otherwise, I'll see you all later. Take care.